How to make traditional Neapolitan flan. This is a special recipe for those who love desserts. It's really easy and quick to make and will have you salivating in delight. Would you like to try traditional Neapolitan flan? Flan is a dessert used in the majority of world cuisines. This is due to the versatility of this dish, which means it can be made with all sorts of combinations of ingredients. This dessert originates from Roman times, when they began to domesticate chickens and incorporate eggs into a range of recipes. Its first name was Neapolitan Flan. Then, during the Middle Ages, people started to make a mixture of eggs, milk and honey, which was eaten during Lent. Over time, ingredients like pepper were substituted for caramel, due to the processing of sugar cane. Flan is a French word which traditionally means flat cake. It was given this name in the 7th century when it became popular to make. As a result, this dessert is considered to have European origins and to be several centuries old. This delicious delicacy is made from ingredients like eggs, milk, sugar, cream cheese, and a fairly thick layer of caramel made with the bain-marie. Find out in this article how to make traditional Neapolitan flan. Traditional Neapolitan flan. If you are planning a romantic dinner or a special gathering, this recipe is ideal for the occasion. It is quick to make and very simple. We recommend you try this delicacy in the company of a lover of cheesecakes or flans. Ingredients: 6 whole eggs, cream cheese, 380 grams, 1/2 cup of water, 110 milliliters. Rind of 1 lemon, 3 grams. A can of condensed milk, 397 milliliters. 1 cup of evaporated milk, 225 milliliters. 1 cup of granulated white sugar, approximately 200 grams. Method: Firstly, take a flan or cake mold, put the sugar and water in it, and put it over the heat until the sugar melts and it forms golden caramel. Avoid mixing it with a spoon so that it doesn't crystallize. After this, move the mold around to spread the caramel onto the sides and put it to one side. Then, put the cream cheese, condensed milk, lemon rind, eggs and evaporated milk into the blender. Blend these ingredients until they are well mixed. This step can also be done by hand with the help of a whisk. Next, put the mixture into the middle of the mold with the caramel in it. Put it into the oven on a bain-marie at 180 superscript C until it sets and the surface turns golden. Cooking it on a bain-marie involves covering the dish with tin foil and putting it in a bigger bowl with enough water for the steam to cook it. After this, take it out of the oven and put a cloth over it so that it cools and retains as much moisture as possible. Once it is cold, use a knife to unstick the sides and turn it out onto a dish. Remember that the mold contains liquid, so you need to turn it out onto a suitable dish. Neapolitan flan with strawberries. This is a very popular variation on the traditional Neapolitan flan, and is equally delicious. All you need to do is add a few strawberries to your recipe and a touch of vanilla essence. Ingredients: 6 whole eggs, 10 large strawberries, cream cheese, 150 grams, 1/2 cup of water, 110 milliliters, 1 cup of evaporated milk, 225 milliliters, 1 can of condensed milk, 397 milliliters, 4 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 20 milliliters, 1 cup of granulated white sugar, approximately 200 grams. Method: firstly, preheat the oven to 180 superscript C. Then, heat the sugar with the water in a pan, keeping stirring it until it melts. Stop stirring and wait a few seconds until the sugar turns golden. Immediately take it off the heat and pour it into a flan or cake mold. Move it around to spread the caramel up the sides. Then, blend the strawberries with the evaporated milk until you have a uniform mixture. In a separate bowl, beat the eggs with the condensed milk. Add the vanilla and the cream cheese, and continue beating it until all the ingredients are well mixed. After this, add the strawberry mixture and beat it all well. Pour it into the mold with the caramel, which by this stage will be hard. Finally, put the mold into a larger bowl and half-fill it with hot water. Bake it over a bain-marie until it sets and the surface turns golden. This will take approximately 45–60 minutes.